Picture a dish fit for royalty. Imagine a meal that not only tantalizes your taste buds but also tells a story of opulence and grandeur. A dish packed with flavor, a wonderful smell and a rich history. That dish is biryani. It's more than just food. It's an experience that has been passed down through generations. This amazing rice dish comes from India, with a history that goes back hundreds of years. Each region in India has its own version, making biryani a diverse and versatile dish. They say Mughal emperors loved biryani. It was a dish that symbolized their wealth and power, often served at grand feasts and royal banquets. It was a sign of luxury and celebration, served at big parties and special events. The aroma of spices and the sight of the beautifully layered rice would captivate everyone present. But biryani's story isn't just about royal kitchens. It has found its way into the hearts and homes of common people as well. It traveled across India, becoming part of different cultures and places. Each region embraced biryani and made it their own, adding unique flavors and techniques. Each place added its own special touch, using local spices and ingredients. The result is a variety of biryanis, each with its own distinct taste and aroma. From the fragrant Lucknowi biryani, known for its subtle flavors and delicate balance of spices, to the spicy Hyderabadi version, which is rich and robust, each biryani tells a story of its own. Each biryani has its own unique story. Whether it's the Kolkata biryani with its hint of sweetness or the coastal Malabar biryani with its coconut undertones, every version is a culinary masterpiece. Today, biryani is still a favorite dish, enjoyed by millions of people around the world. It transcends boundaries and brings people together no matter where they are from. It shows the power of flavor, tradition, and how food brings people together. Biryani is not just a dish, it's a celebration of culture, history, and the joy of sharing a meal with loved ones. Making a delicious biryani is like going on a treasure hunt. Each ingredient is a gem, contributing to the final masterpiece. You collect a bunch of ingredients, each one adding its own special flavor and texture to the dish. It's a symphony of tastes and aromas, each note playing its part in harmony. First, you'll need the best basmati rice, its long grains making a fluffy and aromatic base. The quality of the rice can make or break your biryani, so choose wisely. Next comes the most important part, your choice of meat. Juicy chicken, which absorbs the spices beautifully, tender mutton, known for its rich and hearty flavor, or fresh fish, which brings a light and delicate touch to the dish. Or perhaps you prefer plump prawns, adding a succulent and slightly sweet taste. Each type of meat brings its own character to the biryani, making it unique. Then you'll need a mix of spices. Think warm cumin, fragrant cardamom, spicy chilies, and don't forget the earthy turmeric. Each spice adds depth and complexity to the flavor, creating layers of taste that unfold with every bite. Turmeric not only adds a beautiful golden color, but also a subtle earthiness that ties all the flavors together. The right balance of spices is crucial for that perfect biryani. Fresh herbs like mint and coriander bring a burst of freshness, cutting through the richness of the meat and spices. They add a vibrant green color and a refreshing taste that elevates the dish, while yogurt makes the meat tender and adds a tangy flavor, balancing the heat from the spices. Finally, you'll need onions, tomatoes, ginger, and garlic, the basic flavors in Indian cooking. These ingredients form the base of many dishes, providing a savory and aromatic foundation. These ingredients, chosen carefully, make the foundation of a truly amazing biryani. Each one plays a crucial role, coming together to create a dish that's more than the sum of its parts. So gather your ingredients and get ready to embark on a culinary adventure. Before we start cooking, it's time to give the star of our biryani, the meat or vegetables, a special bath. Marinating is really important when making biryani. It soaks the meat with flavor and makes sure it stays tender and juicy. Start by mixing creamy yogurt, a blend of fragrant biryani masala, and a bit of salt. Then, add your meat or vegetables, making sure it's covered with the marinade. Let the flavors mix for at least 4 hours, or even better, overnight. This slow soaking is the secret to a truly flavorful and juicy biryani. While the meat marinates, let's focus on the heart of our biryani, the basmati rice. This long-grain rice is not just any rice, it's the soul of a good biryani, bringing a unique aroma and texture that sets it apart from other types of rice. Basmati rice, known for its delicate smell and fluffy texture, is key for a perfect biryani. Its name means fragrant in Hindi, and it lives up to this name with its distinct, pleasant aroma that fills the kitchen as it cooks. Start by rinsing the rice with cold water until the water is clear. This removes extra starch which can make the rice sticky. Rinsing is crucial because it ensures that the grains remain separate and fluffy after cooking. Soaking the rice for about 30 minutes is the next important step. This allows the grains to absorb water, which helps them cook more evenly. Soaking also reduces the cooking time, making the rice less likely to break during cooking. This lets the rice absorb water so it cooks evenly and becomes fluffy. You'll notice the grains swell up slightly as they soak, indicating they're ready for the next step. Once soaked, parboil the rice with whole spices like cumin, cloves, cardamom, and bay leaves. These spices infuse the rice with a subtle yet aromatic flavor, enhancing the overall taste of the biryani. This gives the rice a light but aromatic flavor. The steam rising from the pot will carry the scent of these spices, making your kitchen smell heavenly. Remember, the rice should only be partially cooked now, as it will finish cooking with the meat and gravy. This ensures that the rice absorbs the flavors of the meat and spices, resulting in a harmonious and delicious biryani. Section 5. Golden Jewels. Frying onions to perfection. No biryani is complete without crispy fried onions, our golden jewels. These add a nice crunch and a touch of sweetness, making the biryani even better. Slice onions thinly and fry them in hot oil until they're golden brown. Fry them slowly over medium heat so they cook evenly and don't burn. Once they're perfectly golden, take them out of the oil and put them on a paper towel to drain. You can keep these crispy fried onions in a closed container for a few days, ready to decorate your biryani. Section 6. The Dance of Flavors. Cooking the biryani. Now that our ingredients are ready, it's time for the main event, cooking the biryani. This is where the magic happens, as the flavors of the marinated meat, rice, and spices all come together. In a big pot, heat ghee or oil and add the marinated meat. Let the meat cook until it's browned on all sides and the juices are clear. This locks in the flavors and makes sure the meat is cooked all the way through. As the meat simmers, the smell of spices will fill your kitchen. Section 7. Building the Palace. The art of layering biryani. Layering is an art in biryani making. It makes sure each bite is full of flavor. It's about creating a perfect balance between the rice, meat, and spices. Start by spreading a layer of the partially cooked rice over the meat. Sprinkle saffron water, kira water, and rose water for extra aroma and flavor. Add a lot of fried onions, fresh mint, and coriander. Repeat the layers, ending with rice on top. This careful layering makes sure each bite is a mix of tastes and textures. Section 8. Presenting the feast. Garnishing and serving biryani. Our biryani is ready, and it smells amazing. But before we eat, let's make it look beautiful. Gently fluff the biryani with a fork, mixing the layers. Now, for the final touches. Sprinkle the rest of the fried onions, mint, and coriander on top. Garnish with toasted nuts like cashews or almonds. Serve your biryani hot with raita, a cucumber yogurt dip, and some pickle. Section 9. A feast for all. Tips for biryani beginners. Making biryani for the first time can seem hard, but don't worry. With a little patience and these tips, you'll make a biryani that everyone will love. Try different spices and ingredients to make your own special biryani. Use good basmati rice and make sure it's soaked and parboiled correctly. Marinate the meat for at least 4 hours or even overnight for the best flavor. Don't overcook the rice. It should be partially cooked before layering. Let the biryani rest for a few minutes after cooking. This lets the flavors mix. Remember, practice makes perfect. So get your ingredients and start your own biryani adventure.